Okay guys, welcome back to another Assetto Corsa setup video. Today we're going to be looking at the Porsche GT3 Cup 2017 car around Imola. I've started a custom championship with this car, so we're going to go through the setup first and then we'll do the full race after this video has been out, probably a day or two after. So starting our lap, we want to be looking to get through that last corner nice and cleanly to give ourselves maximum speed down the start straight. So we're going to be looking out for the 200-yard board on the right hand side, where we're going to brake just past the 200-yard board, braking down into third gear, braking nice and slowly down into third gear, using the throttle to blip down through the gears, then just using some of the curb as we go down through the gears, attacking all these corners flat out now, going through into fifth gear as we come out of the corner now, and then we're going to look to go back down to fourth gear, just past 100 on the right, hitting the curb on left, then back down to third gear before we go into this right hander, hard on the throttle, using some of the curb on the left, looking for the 50-yard board on the right, braking down into second gear, trying to stay nice and tight to that inside curb, then on the power as early as we can, attacking this hill now with maximum speed from that last corner. That's why you want to take a nice tight line to get on the throttle as early as possible so we can maintain the speed up the hill now. Going down into fourth gear and then third gear on the 50-yard board as we've seen there. We ran a little bit wide there, maybe losing a tenth or two. Then we're going to look for the 50-yard board on the left, braking down into fourth gear as we attack the curve, then down to third gear as we come into the braking zone, then down to second gear. Hard on the throttle now, try not to run too far wide just in case you get a lap invalidated. Then we're going to look to brake in between the 150-yard board on the left, braking down into second gear, using the throttle blipping as well as we go down through the gears, attacking them curbs as much as we dare, then hard on the throttle as we go down into this tricky braking zone for the left-hander before we get to the final straight. We're going to look for the 100-yard board on the right-hand side, where we're going to brake down into second gear, as you see now, braking into third, then second gear, attacking the curb, using some of the curb on the right, hard on the power, down into third gear. You can go into second gear there if you feel you need to, but we did that in third gear this time. Then going through the gears, and then we're going to go over the line for a 1 minute 45.945, I think it is, as we go over the line. So it's a reasonably fast lap, and we're going to go through the setup very quickly now. Okay, so let's have a little look at the setup. Basically what we did, we lowered the downforce as much as we dare. For this hot lap, the track has obviously got more grip than you will have online. I've done the race already, so I know what I did for the race. With the downforce, we actually changed. So I'm going to let the video run while I talk through what I'm talking about. We actually changed the downforce to 8 for the race because the truck for the race conditions in the custom championship I've done all different conditions and we didn't have the optimum road surface, so I upped the downforce to 8 rather than having it on 7. For a hot lap in qualifying, 7 probably is the fastest, but 8 will still get you a good time, so bear that in mind. What we've tried to do is just try and get the rear as stable as we can with this setup. Obviously you're not allowed to run traction control with this as a factory setting, so there's no traction control available to you, but you do have ABS, so the car's very stable on the braking. We tried to get our setup basically fast as we can down the straight for this track, but whilst maintaining good handling through the corners. And you can see on that video the car handles really nice, and in the race I can tell you it handles brilliantly. Running hard tyres, obviously we had to take the tyre pressures as low as we can because the tyres need to basically get as warm as they can. They're probably a bit, you do really need higher track temperatures to get the most out of the car, but obviously we still did well. I think a 145 with this car, considering you can't run medium or soft tyres, you can't change a lot of the settings, you can't change any dampers, it's pretty restrictive to what you can actually change with this car, so it felt like a quite good lap and it handled really well in the race condition. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave you with the replay from this lap, and I'll be uploading my full 20 lap race against 100% AI in my first custom championship race on this track with this car very soon. So make sure you subscribe to watch that, and make sure you give this a thumbs up if you've liked this video, and I'll be back with more setup videos for the PC soon. Thanks again for watching guys.